Okay, so honestly, this might be like a really, like this might be considered like a really dumb video to make. Um, so like, I want like everybody to take this with like as much of a grain of salt as they can. Um, but yeah, I've been kind of like thinking about this like a lot recently, right? And it's like, I guess, like honestly, like I didn't really think about like the future of like a lot of stuff until like recently. So like honestly, bro, I'm like scared. And let me continue to speak on what I'm saying. So it's like I'm scared of this like sounds dumb and again, like my like I don't know where I'm like going with this. My concept of money is very skewered because I've been making an okay amount of money. I mean, recently I've been making a lot more, but since I've been like 15 years old, I've been making like an okay amount of money playing Minecraft, right? Whether that be from like I don't know, whether that be from like little events or whatever, like whatever there was to make money on, like I would play to make the money, right? Because I was make money on Minecraft. Fuck it. Um, but like recently, like I kind of was like genuinely going through my financials with my like friend or like my manager, like friend manager, whatever. Um, and I was kind of like realizing like I'm really at a point to like if I really wanted to, I could like self-sustain myself with this, right? And it's like such a weird thing. It's not like a it wouldn't be like holy crap I'm making like 100K like crap ton of money, but I'm making like a lot to a point where it's like if I really wanted to like I could make it work and sustain and whatever. But you know it also kind of made me reflect on like other things, you know, like for example like with my I was thinking about my surgery a lot and like one thing I'm like really scared of is what if I like will never bounce back? Like it sounds corny, but it's like what if I get the surgery and then all my motivation is just gone? Like right now, bro, honestly, subjectively, like this is probably the happiest I've ever been, right? Like it's weird. Like I'm someone who struggled with like a lot of mental health and stuff like that. I might like talk about that like one day. Honestly, probably not, just because like a lot of people tend to use like stuff like that against you. So I don't really like speak on it. But I do hope people know that like if they are struggling, this is like completely unrelated. Like if you are struggling, like please talk to someone. Um, I'm very fortunate to have a very very good support system around me. My shout out my girlfriend, shout out my parents, shout out my best friend. Like I have a couple people I know I can rely on. But yeah, like it really it's really scary going through something like that because it's like yo, it's really scary going through something like that because it's like what. Why did this guy just anyways, um, it's really scary to go through stuff like that because it's like you never really know, right? Like obviously it's a generally safe surgery, but it's like I don't even know what I'm like scared of with it. You know what I mean? But I've just like I don't know. I've been having a lot of nightmares recently, not about that in specific, just like about like a lot of like relating to it. Um, and I don't know. Like it's like I don't want to ever manifest like bad karma or anything because I fully do believe in like manifestation and stuff like that. But my biggest fear is like I don't want to peak at 19, bro. I'm 19 years old, right? And, I'm very happy. I have a lot of like a lot of friends. I'm making good money. I go to a good school. Well, not anymore because I'm taking a break, but I'm still there. Like, Purple, for example. This is why I'm thinking of this. I blame Purple for this. Not actually, but he made a video. So if you don't know who Purple is, Purple is like a very big streamer, content creator. He kind of does like general stuff. You might know him. He's a really cool dude. I've met him. Genuine down to earth guy. He made a video about like peaking at like 19, I guess, or like not peaking at 19. Sorry, let me rephrase. He was in the Dream SMP. Dream SMP went down, whatever, and like he saw like a decline in viewership and whatever. And he basically said he like just felt like he could never achieve that high, and he like felt that he like peaked at 19, and like it messed with his head for a long time. Like, look, he's doing better. That's like what I kind of got from it. And honestly, bro, everything that he was like saying made so much sense. Like, I resonated with everything that he was saying when it was like achieving a number and stuff like that. Like, I never in my life thought that I would ever get to where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, I had people tell me and whatever. Like, I had a lot of you know content creator friends that were believers and were telling me to do content years before I even started it. But I never imagined it, right? Like I never imagined I'd ever scale my channel to 80,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd be able to scale myself to a point where I could be on an alt channel, upload some random BS tangent of mine, like just my thoughts, and it gets like, 40,000 viewers, or you know what I mean? And it's really really cool because it's like I'm so blessed to be able to do that, but I just never thought that it would ever get that. And I guess as corny as it sounds, it's like, bro, I'm not really scared of failure. I'm just scared of not being enough, if that makes any sense. I'm scared of like not doing enough. And it's like, honestly, it's like I don't know how to like get out of my own head with that, you know? And it's like it's such like a it's so like like annoying because I'm one of those people that's like, dude, like, YouTube streaming, like, it is a hard job, but it's definitely not harder than a 9 to 5. Like, I do understand like how blessed I am to be in this position. And it's like I don't hate those people who like cry about it. It's like, oh my god, YouTube, you're crying about YouTube. But it's just like no one's perfect, but my ideology, like, I just want to be good at what I do. I want to, keep having the success that I'm having. Honestly, bro, like I honestly think I'm not even like a percentile of where I could be. You know what I mean? I think I could make so much better videos. I think I could be a lot bigger. But that's the thing. Like, I'm so grateful with where I'm at and how fast I'm growing, and it's all kind of just happening so fast. Like, I haven't even had like a chance to like sit down and think about it. Like in this month alone, I've gained 10,000 subscribers. Like, that is like the most I've ever gained in my like life. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, I don't know. I just never expected to be here. And now that I'm like here, I'm just like terrified that this is my peak. You know what I mean? I'm terrified that this is what, like, this is all I'll ever achieve in this scene. You know what I mean? Like, at least, I have like school, I hope, and I like hope to still do a lot of good with that. And like, luckily I've built up a good amount of connections, but it's like, I really don't want to peak at this. I really want to do more, and it kind of, it's like I said, it's such like a BS thing to be scared of, and like such a corny thing to talk about. And I'm sorry if, people are sitting here getting pissed, but it's like, it's just, I don't know, bro. It's I don't know. It's been racking at the back of my mind for a very long time. Not a very long time, but a good amount of time. Um, and that's like a thing. Like, for like, another thing is like my parents. I mean, prior to like, kind of like a little bit with my success, they were always like, yeah, go to school. Content creation isn't a job. Like, whatever. Like, they're very traditional. So it's kind of like disorienting now that they like not support me, but they're like cool with it and whatever. Like, they want to see me. I mean, they've always wanted to see me succeed, right? Like, it's not that they haven't, but it's just, you know, it's it's something, you know, it's something that I've been thinking about, and I don't know how to get over it. But honestly, bro, like, my head is in the game, and I'm very very happy. Like, I'm trying to be in more videos. I'm trying to be in more stuff. Like, I know a lot of people have watched me because of the Mr. Beast stuff. I'm getting into some scripted stuff with some people that have invited me. Um, I can't leak what I'm in now. I'm not an unstable, not yet, but hopefully one day. So please don't um, go spamming their comment sections either with, "Oh my God, get floated in." Like, if they want to get me in, they'll get me in. I'm friends with all of them, so I'm sure anytime they want me, I will tap in at any given moment. They're all full, so. But yeah, there's some other scripted stuff that I am doing. I've already been in a couple of things, Fleshly, but there's some more stuff that I'm going to be doing. Maybe some of my own, maybe some of others. And it's also just like I'm at a point where I'm trying to build like an actual team of people and like trying to like actually make production in videos. You know what I mean? Like, rather than just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I've noticed the people who are the most successful, like, they always have like a team behind them and people to help them behind them, and whatever, and that's very good. But I also want to, like, as much as I want that, I also want to be my own individual. And like, honestly, my team right now is like really small. Like, there's like, what, 4 or 5 people. I have my friend who's like a dev. I have my other friend who's like my IRL friend that he's like my best friend IRL. He does like my sponsor stuff, and he edits all the shorts and whatever. Then I have a couple editors that I'm kind of cycling through. That's my number one priority, bro. It's either learning how to edit or finding a good editor, like a really really good editor, like reliable, um, whatever. But I think it's gonna come to a point where I'm gonna edit my own stuff now. And I'll probably just keep Burbo around whenever I need them. But I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I don't know like what's going on with that. Luckily, my thumbnails are good. I think my thumbnails have always been good. Like the Isolixon, like the guy I've been using, has been very, very good since I started using him. Very reliable, very good. So like honestly, in that aspect, like I'm chilling. And honestly, like ideas, bro, they're coming in. Like, I'm doing a video with someone. I mean, I already kind of leaked it, but if you watch this video, I guess you deserve to see this. Like me and Arrow are doing a little 1v1 video because you know, you guys love him, and honestly, I think he's like super cool to talk to and fight and stuff like that. And then I if you guys have ever watched Jesser, I mean, a lot of people have done this or like tried to do this, but I think they've done it incorrectly, and I think there's so much better potential with doing it. So if any of you guys ever watched Jesser, if you know who Jesser is, he's like a basketball YouTuber. He will get like a bunch of like college basketball players or like just tall people, and then like get one NBA player. He'll have like a row of people, like 5 people, and then they'll guess the player. They'll like ask them questions, and they'll have to try to guess who the NBA player is. And so what I want to do is, luckily, a Theobald invited me to do something like that with one of his friends, and I I hit up the guy who has the server that they were using, and he said that I could use it, and he'd love to help me with it, which is fire. And then yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And then what they did that I think was flawed was that like they didn't identify the rules enough, and like they were doing it through chat. But what I'm probably like gonna do is, or like what I'd love to do is, I'm gonna get 8 people. So one person is gonna be like a Minecraft PvP pro. They peak tier one, whatever. And then I'm gonna get like 7 people who are like either good, like some are gonna be chunguses, some are gonna be good. Like I'm gonna have someone go through a selection process, right? So they can pick the pro, and then they can pick the. I think I have a pro in mind who I might ask, but it like I don't know. Like I'll again, I have people like who will help me with that. And then yeah, we're gonna give them like voice changers, so then they can actually like talk to us, interact with us, and then we can just ask them a bunch of questions, and then we'll just eliminate them round by round. And I think that's gonna be cool. Like the current roster I have for it, which I actually think is like a god of like blunt rotation, is me, Theobald the Bird, Evbo, Swite, and Kirby. So that's like the video number one. I think that video will be a banger. Like I think that's such a funny like group of people, bro. Evbo, Swite, Theobald the Bird, and Kirby. Like, oh, it's gonna be. I'm actually super excited for that video. I'm super excited to make that video. I'm just like kind of organizing the logistics. I'm gonna come up with a date with them soon. And then I'm just gonna talk to the guy with the server, and we're probably gonna do that. And then after that, honestly, bro, I don't really know. Um, but yeah, I honestly have a lot of plans, and I'm honestly really excited for 2026. I just, again, I really don't want to. I don't want to slow down, bro. I don't want to. I don't want to stop. You know, I'm really like loving what I'm doing, and it's like so awesome that people are supporting me. So like again, I can't thank you guys like enough for all the people like watch my videos, like my videos, you know, all that stuff. It really really does mean the world. And I hope you guys like what I make. And honestly, bro, if you guys have like ideas, like I go through my comments like a lot. If you guys want to like leave them here, that could be cool. Like, bro, like, just let me know about some like ideas you guys have. Like, if there's some ideas you think are cool that could be like executed, like let me know, bro. I'll do them if I deem them viable, and I'll give you credit and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for videos. I'm gonna go crazy in 2026. I might have 2 videos by the end of this year. We'll see. Probably not, because a sponsor kind of, you know, messed me up. But not messed me up, but just took a little longer than expected, which is okay. It's not their fault. Like, it's just Christmas time. It was kind of my fault because I should have been more on it. But you know, we make mistakes, we learn. But yeah, it'll be good. I'm really really excited. I really hope that people keep continuing to watch, like, love my videos and stuff. And bro, honestly, again, it's another thing. I notice a lot of people don't take criticism, bro. If you guys have criticism with my videos, please like let me know. But don't just be like, oh, your video is shit. You know, never want to watch Floative ever again. Blah, blah, blah. If you have a valid piece of criticism, just say it nicely, and be like, oh, you know, this segment, you know, was whatever, or, you know, too loud, music was too loud, music sucked, or whatever. I'm always open to criticism. I always want to make my videos as best as I can, and I want to, you know, like all my, luckily my editors, plural, maybe non-plural, I don't know. They always want to improve. So, you know, I always like give them tips and whatever I think is best. But at the same time, the viewer always is a very very important and contributing factor. So yeah, I guess it's my plans. I guess like it kind of diverted, but I really, really hope all goes successful, and I really hope I continue to do what I'm doing. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so I'm really, really happy right now. Like genuinely, I knock on wood. This is the happiest I've been in a very long time. So I think you know, typically when I'm happy, like shit goes downhill. So let's hope let's hope shit doesn't go downhill. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, also expect more live streams. I'm probably gonna stream more on like Twitch, so I'll leave my Twitch in the description if you guys want to go watch that. And I'll probably stream on YouTube a bunch because I know a lot of people like really like that. So I'll do that a little more after my surgery. Um, for the people like asking, my surgery is January 9th. It has not happened yet. I really, really appreciate people like asking me on MCPVP like how I'm doing and how my surgery is. It is the 9th, so it's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks. 2 weeks, whatever. Like 17 days. So yeah, but I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's my little tangent. Sorry I yapped a little bit, but I appreciate everyone watching my videos. Hope you all have a great night or day. Merry Christmas. Stay safe during the holidays and hug your loved ones. All right, boys. Merry Christmas. Peace out.